All right, fellas, I've got a list of NFL head coaches here from across the league, and just going to ask you guys whether you prefer Nick Sirianni or that head coach. So let's start here with Andy Reid. Would you rather have Nick Sirianni or Andy Reid as your head coach, Mark?
That's a no-brainer. Give me Big Red.
Alex?
Oh, have to. Squad ride. No question.
All right, easy one there. How about Nick Sirianni or Sean McDermott of the Bills?
I'm going to go Nick Sirianni. In lieu of McDermott not knowing how many timeouts he had in a game against the Rams last year, which cost him home field advantage, Sirianni.
I, too, have to go with Nick Sirianni. Sean McDermott's game management, that's one example. I'll give you the more famous one. 13 seconds. 13 seconds.
True. Next, Nick Sirianni or Matt LaFleur?
I'm going to go Sirianni. That is sick to say because LaFleur is an assassin in his own right and a great offensive play caller, but he's ringless.
I'm going with Sirianni because it's something that he said literally Monday. He talked about how Jalen Carter and Jalix Hunt and all these stars for them play special teams. The Eagles value special teams. The Packers continually do not. Sirianni's a CEO, head coach. LaFleur's a OC.
Well said.
All right, next up, Nick Sirianni or Kevin Stefanski of the Browns. What do you think, Mark?
You know, I think I'll go Kevin Stefanski. Because I think if you gave Kevin Stefanski a roster a tinge as good as the Eagles, he would just do crazy things with it. Think about what he's done with no roster.
I'm going to go with Sirianni, almost on your LaFleur thought. Stefanski, yes, he's won a coach of the year, but he also seems like the leader of men thing is in question, and that is almost the opposite with Sirianni, where he's so much of a wild card. He works for wild card players like a Jalen Carter, among others, in that locker room. I can't go Stefanski. I can't do it. He's starting Flacco, Martin. Makes me sick.
All right, next up, Nick Sirianni or Shane Steichen. Alex, what do you think?
Oh, man. I got to go Sirianni. Fascinating. They worked together once upon a time. But I got to go again with the dude one-up level if we're going corporate America with it. I'm not going with the understudy. Can't do it. I live by Broadway. I'm going to see the star, which would be Sirianni in this case.
I'll go with Sirianni as well, in part because, if Sirianni could make Jalen Hurts work, could he have also made Anthony Richardson work? I'm curious. I don't know. We saw both of them work with Jalen Hurts. I'm curious. I'll go with Sirianni.
All right, next up, Nick Sirianni or Kevin O'Connell of the Vikings. What do you think, Martin?
I'll take KOC, but we are right now just strictly in the why, because I feel like it zone.
I'm going to go KOC with you, man. I can't go Sirianni over everybody. I think KOC is a special quarterback. Also, out of San Diego State, handpicked by Belichick. Who goes with a quarterback out of SDSU? Nobody. It's because he's a one of one up here in the noggin. I got to go KOC.
All right, next up, Nick Sirianni or Mike Tomlin. What do you think, Alex?
If it came to one speech, a Pacino Any Given Sunday speech, I would go with Tomlin. I have to go with Sirianni. This makes me sick. I love Tomlin. I'm all about the Steelers. I can't do it. He hasn't won a playoff game. I've aged half a New York decade over here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Tomlin only because I think if they both got fired tomorrow, Mike Tomlin would have a job faster.
I agree with that.
That's the only reason.
All right, next up.
There's nothing today. There's nothing today that says that. Mike Tomlin's just I can't speak against the guy.
Next up, Nick Sirianni or Mike Vrabel of the Patriots.
I'll go with Sirianni, and I loved Vrabel as a Titan, but the Eagles had this decision, and they chose Nick Sirianni. They had the opportunity to hire Mike Vrabel, and it wasn't like it was a crazy rumor. I'll go with Nick Sirianni, and also too, I think that we as bettors like Mike Vrabel a little bit more than probably fans of his actual team, because they were a covering machine down there in Tennessee.
Yeah, that's a great point. It's back to that Tomlin theory. It's like, he would probably get these boys ready to run through a wall a little more because he played at a high level and he's got Super Bowls plural. I can't fade Sirianni, man. And this might be the fit thing. We're almost getting, objects in mirror not as they appear with this, like riding into Vegas. He's just the perfect complement to letting these Eagles soar.
All right, Alex, Nick Sirianni or John Harbaugh?
Thought you were giving me Jim. I'll make it easy. Both Harbaughs over Sirianni. Love how they build. Yeah, I love how they build their infrastructure inside out, all business. Also, I am Italian, but I dress more like Harbaugh. Both of them. I'll go with John.
I did not think I would say this until you started this. I'm going to go with Nick Sirianni. I think Harbaugh's lost the rope a little bit. Like, the last 2 seasons don't seem like I think Baltimore is in trouble. And I don't mean like in trouble like missed the playoffs, but just like this is a Super Bowl team. And I think that they're starting to feel the cracks a little bit. And the Eagles have been a Super Bowl team for the last 3 years. And A.J. Brown's reading books on the sidelines. Jalen Carter's spitting on people. And it's like, you know what? 3-0. What can we do?
All right, how about Nick Sirianni or Dan Campbell, Martin?
Oh, give me Dan Campbell. Give me Dan Campbell 100%, because I think he was actually better at hiring I think that he built out his infrastructure knowing that he was going to miss Ben Johnson, knowing that he was going to be missing Aaron Glenn, and handpicked the successor in a way that Sirianni necessarily I don't think does or has, based off the way that how powerful Howie Roseman is.
Yeah, there's no Howie Roseman with a wand over there in Detroit like there is with Sirianni. I mean, it's a lot of just really getting out of the way of the talent that Howie orchestrated. Meanwhile, Campbell completely turned this culture around. They haven't won back-to-back divisions, gentlemen, since the 50s, dude. The 50s. It's got to be Danny Campbell.
All right, last one for you guys. Nick Sirianni or Kyle Shanahan?
I'll go Sirianni. Is Shanahan in those big spots? It's like asterisks, and that's plural, dude. That's losing a big game to Sirianni. Yes, they got banged up at quarterback, but let's not forget 28-3, man. Sirianni would never.
Shanahan. Sirianni's record may be better. Sirianni may be on a hotter streak. Sirianni may have him head-to-head. Kyle Shanahan's offense is copied by half the teams in the NFL because he came up with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, Kyle Shanahan has found ways to make all types of quarterbacks work. Whether or not you feel like he should have paid Brock Purdy or whether or not you feel like he should have let him walk and find another one. I personally felt that Kyle Shanahan should have made the great quarterback experiment, whereas like there's no literally, it's the system. We will draft a 5th rounder every year and have open QB competitions. I just thought that would have been fascinating. He didn't end up doing it, paid Brock Purdy. The team is old, the roster's old, but I just have to go with Kyle Shanahan's football brain over Nick Sirianni. Sirianni may be a better manager of men, but Shanahan on the X's and O's, I got to take it.